Well, we are nothing without community, and we all find that sense of purpose and belonging somewhere. But why not at home, in your neighborhood? That is why the Baxter Community Center exists, providing so many opportunities to connect over health, education, and events. And summer is the perfect time to engage. We've got Danielle, she's the development director for the Baxter Community Center. And sadly, you've got a little news to share with us that's not so exciting and happy.
We do, yeah. Unfortunately, our former executive director, Melanie Beelan, who was the executive director at Baxter for 24 years, just passed away a couple days ago. And our love goes out to our family and her friends, and she did so much for the community. So we just really want to recognize she was an amazing, amazing person.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry for your loss. Do you want to talk more about all the things she did? She did almost half of the time that this has existed, she was the executive director. So clearly had a huge impact on that community.
She really did. She built so much while she was at Baxter. She she ran capital campaigns to put additions onto the buildings so we could serve more people. She just built deep relationships with the community so we could add new programming. I mean, she did incredible things while she was there, and Baxter wouldn't be what it is without all of the work that she put into it and all of the love and heart that she left there. And we're so grateful to her.
Yeah, well, and I'm sure she would want you to continue this work, and let's talk about what Baxter is and what it brings to the neighbors, to the people who live there.
Absolutely. So Baxter is a community center in the Baxter neighborhood of Grand Rapids. We've been there for over 50 years, and so we've been providing programs, after-school programs, summer programming, as well as a food and clothing pantry that's free for our neighbors. And we also have health programs to help folks make healthy choices. We've got fitness classes in our gym. We do gardening classes and canning classes to help folks take control of their food. And so it's an amazing, amazing place.
Yeah, it is something that everybody needs to take advantage of. Let's talk about summertime too, because obviously you want to engage the kiddos too, and you have different programming for them as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So we know parents are struggling to find care for their kids in the summer, right? Once school's out, what do you do with those kiddos? And so our program at Baxter runs June through August, and it's fantastic. It's a hot meal for the kids every afternoon at lunchtime, but they do great activities. They go swimming at MLK Park. We do science experiments and arts and crafts, and they're active. They're playing basketball. So it's just a great program. Kiddos love it. They love to come. It's for kindergarten through 8th graders, and we serve almost 100 kids every summer.
That is, and that's a nice big range of kids, and it's hard to find things for these kids to do, right?
It really is. And they're just really engaged. We do the majority of it at Joe Taylor Park across the street from us. So they're outside in nature. They're not at home in front of a screen, and so parents really love it too. And parents and caregivers know that the kids are safe and they're engaged and they're learning, even if they don't know they're learning. They're having fun learning.
Better, right?
Exactly. And so when they go back to school in the fall, they're ready to continue that.
Wonderful. And talk briefly about the programming. I mean, if you don't live in the Baxter neighborhood, are you able to access this in some way?
Yeah, so it is really for everybody. You don't have to live in the Baxter neighborhood. We have a child care program as well, so 0 to 5, and then like I said, we've got our out of school time programming for those older kiddos. Our health programs, anybody can sign up for. Our food and clothing pantry, we do have a service area, so Access of West Michigan divided the city up into service areas, and so we have a service area, but it's outside of the Baxter neighborhood. It's not just the Baxter neighborhood. So, and we always say if someone makes it to us, we're going to serve them, and then we'll let them know if they have a closer food pantry next time.
Okay, perfect. And there is an event coming up, and you're bringing everybody together, the whole community, all of Grand Rapids, invited to come to this. Let's talk about that and how we can get involved now.
Absolutely. So the Baxter Community Kickback, this is our 5th year doing it. We really wanted to do kind of an old school block party, bringing neighbors together. A lot of the fairs and festivals get expensive, and so this is free for our neighbors. So they're able to get a meal from a food truck. We have usually 2 to 3 different kinds of food trucks. We have an ice cream truck. You're able to get a free treat from an ice cream truck. We have a face painter. We've got music. It's just really fun. There's lawn games. It's a way for neighbors to come together and build relationships and just enjoy the summer.
Wow. Talk about the impact that you see day to day in your role and what it does for this community, because not every community has a community center like this.
No, and we really, I mean, we pride ourselves on being sort of a one-stop shop, right? So folks can come in, they drop their kiddo off at daycare, they know they're safe there. Maybe they take a fitness class after work. Yeah, and if their budget is tight, they're able to visit our food pantry and stock up until the next paycheck hits. So we really try to, fill in those gaps whenever we can. And it's an incredible place, and it's just a place where generations of families have come to Baxter. Our executive director, Sandra Forte, always says she wants us to be the first place a parent would look if their kiddo gets locked out of their house after school. They know they can come to Baxter, and it's a safe place, and we have a spot for them.
What peace of mind, right, for a family, absolutely. So are there ways like sponsorships and volunteer opportunities coming up for the kickback if people want to get involved?
Absolutely. So yeah, the kickback will be Thursday, August 28th. It's going to be from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and we're looking for sponsors. We're looking for folks to help us keep this event free and fun and accessible for everybody. So we're looking for businesses, organizations, and who want to get their name out. So we have signage at the event. We shout them out on social media, so our audience knows who they are, and we appreciate them. But yeah, sponsors and anybody who wants to come to the event is invited to attend as well.
I love it. Danielle, thank you so much for being here. Again, we are sorry for your loss, but I know that she would be happy to see this continuing on. Her legacy will live on in helping all of the members of your community.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much.